What's up, guys? It's RTorvinox here, and today we're watching a Plunder on London Underground, and I was playing with my buddy Harmigil 4 or something like that. Gaming Maniac Harris anyway, and this account. Oh, had kind of rough start, but this was my second game back when I came back from Tenerife, and I think it was a pretty good game for the second game back. I played with the Gmail, and I was really accurate in this match, but that's not really what I want to talk about. I have kind of a topic today. It's something I'm really curious to see what you guys think of it. It's nostalgia and how it affects the score of a game. Because actually, I'm not just playing Uncharted right now. I'm actually playing another game, and some of you might think it's a bit corny, but I'm actually playing Pokemon right now, and it's Pokemon Fire Red right now. And I know a lot of people think it's a corny game like Pokemon. I mean, what is that? That's for 4-year-olds. Oh, I don't know how I killed that guy with the grenade, but some people might think it's corny that I play Pokemon and I'm 16, but it's because I really like those games, and they are really nostalgic. It's probably one of the most nostalgic games I have, because well, first it was one of my first games ever, Pokemon Ruby. That was Ruby. When I played Ruby, I just bought Fire Red because I wanted to play it, but Ruby's the game that I played since I played it now and then since I was third grade. What's that? Well, 8 or maybe 9, and it was one of my first games, and it's a really important game actually, because I met one of my best friends to this day when I played this game. We both played the same game. It was actually kind of funny story, and we got time, so I might as well tell you it. But I knew this one guy. He wasn't really a friend of mine, or he was back then, but he's not anymore. But anyways, so he knew this other guy. Actually, it's Sigmons that I'm talking about. So he knew Sigmons, and he knew me. So he was kind of a link between us, because he knew both of us played Pokemon Ruby, and that was the shit back in. When was it? Like 2003, something like that. If you didn't have Pokemon and a Game Boy, you really wanted one, because that was the shit. That was, everybody played that game, and I mean, you really needed that game, and it was so much fun. I really love the game because if you have a lot of friends, it's still really fun playing against each other. It's a really competitive game, and so this one guy actually knew Sigmons, but I didn't know him at the time. So he thought, hey, why would you like to come to this guy, and he plays Pokemon as well, so you just chill, and play Pokemon. And I think I was 9 or 8, and I was, yeah, like, whatever, okay. But at first I just played Pokemon with this guy because the game was so great that he pretty much came to me and my house, and we just played Pokemon for I don't know how many hours, but we played it a lot. I mean, I have never played a game more than that. I think I have over 200 hours on one of the saves, and that's one of the saves. I have maybe 4 longer saves, and all of those are pretty much over 100 hours. So I played a lot of Pokemon, and I played a lot with Sigmons, and so we pretty much met because of the game, because we both played it. So he just came to my house and we just played it a bit. But after that, we discovered that we had shared at least one big interest, and that was gaming. And then other things came, and he's still one of my best friends, and I just met him because of Pokemon. There was no other reason. I did not know him in any other way. I knew he played Pokemon, and that was enough. But now he's one of my best friends, so it's a really good example of a... I guess it doesn't really It's not really nostalgic, but it's nostalgic because I played Crystal as well when I was, I don't know, 6 or 7, and those games are they're still pretty good. I mean, they're not the best, I know that, but they're still pretty good, and I don't find them corny or anything, and I really like them, and because of the nostalgia, it's really giving it a boost. I don't know if it would be as fun if it wasn't for the feeling of it. I mean, I played that game when I was 9 or 8, so it's just this awesome feeling because that was probably my favorite game back in 2004. There are other good examples of games that I really like, and they get, I guess, a score boost because of nostalgia. That is Kingdom Hearts. I mean, that was the first game I ever beat in 2 days, and I didn't play a lot of games back then, but I loved that game. It was so amazing, Kingdom Hearts 2, because I never really played Kingdom Hearts 1. I had a friend that actually had the first one, and I'd seen a little, and played some of it, but not a lot. And I actually played RuneScape at the time. I know, RuneScape, I don't like that game anymore, or I don't think it's like bad or anything, but I don't think I'll ever play it again, because it's just not, nah. I don't like games like that anymore. But anyways, so when I played that game, I was, or when I got the game, actually, I might tell you that first. I mean, I was just, I was thinking, I want a game, I don't really know what. So I saw this Kingdom Hearts, and I remember, yeah, my friend had that, the first one, so yeah, let me try it. I didn't really expect anything because I played RuneScape at the time, and I thought that nothing can beat RuneScape. And this was when I was at 5th grade, so I was 10 or something like that probably. But when I actually got the game, I played a little bit, and those of you that played it knows it starts off kind of slow in Twilight Town. But man, I got it on a Tuesday, I believe, and I didn't play it a lot, and I didn't play it until Thursday, and I played it a little bit more, and on Friday, my friend came over that had Kingdom Hearts 1, and we played a lot. We played until he went home again, and that was probably 3 hours, and then we actually got into the story. I mean, I love Twilight Town. I actually love that part, even though it's really slow, but once it picks up, it is great. And that is just playing that part, that Twilight Town part, when you gotta battle Axel and all that. It's just so nostalgic playing that, because that was one of my favorite PS2 games, and I really loved that game. Even back then, because it's pretty much my return to actually playing like PlayStation games again, not just RuneScape, because I haven't played a game for a while when I actually got it, and it was just so awesome. And that entire game is one big nostalgia trip, because I played it so many times. And the first time I played it, I beat it during a weekend, and Kingdom Hearts is not that short. It took me 38 or 40 hours to beat it the first time, because I was really good at games back in the day, but I've never beaten a game that took over 40 hours in 2 or 3 days. I played pretty much the entire Saturday and Sunday, and I beat it on Sunday, and I was just, this game is so awesome. I think I beat it again right after I beat it the first time. So Kingdom Hearts, if you haven't played that one and you like RPGs somewhat, play that game. It's probably, in my opinion, it's the best RPG ever made. Final Fantasy VII is really good as well, but I don't know. I think Kingdom Hearts 2 is a little bit better because of the nostalgia, actually. Because Final Fantasy VII is also one of these nostalgic games, but it is not as big as Kingdom Hearts 2, even though it's really, really nostalgic playing that game as well. Because playing that, it's this old game, and it has this certain feeling. The feeling of the game is awesome. It feels great to play the game, and you don't get that feeling in any other game, or I get it anyways. And it's a really, really awesome game, Final Fantasy VII. But I don't get the same, I don't know, nostalgia feeling, even though I get a really, really close to Kingdom Hearts 2. It is not as nostalgic, because that's also one of the games I played when I was really young, like, I don't know, 5th grade again, maybe. And then we have the game I beat in the most time, Sly Cooper 2, or Sly 2 Band of Thieves, I guess. I have never beaten a game as much as that game. I think I've beaten it already 14 times. 14 or 15 times. I've never beaten any game that it's actually somewhat long that many times. Oh, look at that fail, but it is, they are not that good. They are good, yes, they're a 8 or something. I give it an 8, but I really love the game when I actually borrowed it, because I borrowed it from my friend Sigmon's again. He actually got it before me, and I borrowed it from him, but then his PS2 just, I don't know what happened to it, but he couldn't play it anymore, and he couldn't play anything for, I think it was at least a couple of months. And what I did was I kept Sly Cooper, or Sly 2, the entire time, and I just beat it. Immediately after I beat it, I started playing it again. So I know pretty much everything there is to know about that game, because I played it so much. So, but I haven't played it that much since I stopped playing it pretty much after I was, can't really remember, was it the 6th grade? So when I was 12, I didn't play it that much. I played it now and then, but not that often. And I have the Sly collection, so played it. But that is definitely one of the more nostalgic games as well, because I played it so much. So it's just like you get this certain feel, this special feeling when you play it. Uncharted is probably one of those games as well. When I play it, like maybe 2 years from now, especially 2, because I've beaten that game, I don't know, 7 or 8 times, maybe 9 now, and I really love Uncharted as well. So I think this is really one of those more nostalgic games as well. It's usually the games that I really, really loved that are the most nostalgic, but I guess that's pretty much, it's pretty obvious actually. But yeah, so what do you guys think? Do you think nostalgia should be part in the score, like what you actually give the game? Like, I give Final Fantasy VII a 9.5, and if it weren't for the nostalgia, it might only have a 9 or something. I don't know, but it's when you play it, you get this certain feeling, or this special feeling. Like, you don't get it in just, if I play Vanquish, I don't get that feeling. I actually sold Vanquish, but it was just an example. I don't hate on Vanquish or anything. It was a pretty good game, but I don't know, the nostalgia is definitely there, and I love it, because if it weren't for the nostalgia, then old games wouldn't be as good as they are. Because I really like playing these old games like Kingdom Hearts 2, Final Fantasy VII, you know, these games that you played when you were really young, and Pokemon, even Pokemon. So I don't know, I really love just going back to them, and just, they're like memories, you know, so I really love it. What do you guys think? Do you have any of these nostalgic games, or do you think they should be, or do you put in your score, like it might give it a little increase in the score or something? I might actually kill this guy. But that was pretty much a topic. This was a really long video, so that's that. But also, my brother actually made a clan now, and he immediately made me the second clan leader, but I think we need one more member or something like that. So I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I think we have, wait, it's me, him, Afafan, Alexander, and Kasi, and that's 5, but me and Cymox, we can't play at the same time because we only have one PS3. So we'll need at least one more player. but we'll need a pretty good one because this is not the most serious clan. But we might do some clan battles and I might actually upload them. But if anybody that is really good at this game, who consider them to be really good, consider themselves to be really good, you might ask either me or Cymax to join the clan. Because we would need one more member. Then we could play against some people. If Ferrari or Shudokais is watching this video, maybe we could challenge your clan if you're interested. And it's nothing too serious yet anyways, but we could see what we could do. But we need one more member. But we could probably recruit more than one. It's good to have extras. Yeah. So you might see some clan battles on this channel soon, because we probably will use this channel to upload the clan battles. But I don't know, that's pretty much everything I gotta say here. But if you're interested in joining the clan, you should probably ask me and not Cymax 009, because he doesn't have that many friends that probably would join the clan. So I know a lot of you already added me, so I don't know, leave a comment. Yeah, leave a comment on this video, and I don't know, tell me your ratio, and the ratio doesn't it's not the final thing, but I have to talk more on this in another video. So thanks for watching. RTorvinox, and I'm out.